In the fast-paced world of cinema and automotive culture, few vehicles have achieved the cult status and iconic recognition as the Honda S2000, forever etched into the annals of pop culture. The S2000 made its mark not only as a high-performance sports car, but also as a symbol of freedom, passion, and adventure. Now, I have made videos in the past diving deep into the specs of the S2000, and this video is not that. This video is about a very specific Honda S2000 that played the chariot of choice for the villain of the first Fast and the Furious movie. Maybe this will refresh your mind.
Too soon, Junior.
Now, the movie was released in 2001 and it introduced audiences to a world of high-speed racing and adrenaline-fueled action. It also helped millions of young boys like myself fall in love with modified cars. Now, among the standout vehicles featured in the film, such as the MK4 Supra and R33 Skyline, the Honda S2000, driven by the character known as Tran, portrayed by actor Ricky June. Back then, the franchise didn't have a lot of money to buy all of these cars outright, so they rented them, and this S2000 was actually owned by one of the actors in the movie. Yes, this guy actually owns Tran's S2000. Anyways, in the movie, Tran's S2000 is depicted as a highly modified street racer, outfitted with aftermarket body kits, performance upgrades, and eye-catching visuals. I mean, he dropped 100k on the motor. From its aggressive stance to its roaring exhaust note, the S2000 became synonymous with the underground racing scene. And it wasn't just in the movie. S2000s all over the world are known for how great they are for racing. I mean, slap some form of forced induction on it and it's instantly a force to be reckoned with. But back to the movie. Behind the scenes, the creation of Tran's S2000 involved meticulous planning, collaboration between filmmakers and automotive experts, as well as a keen eye for detail. Now, for the movie, they enlisted help from renowned automotive tuner Valside to transform it into the ultimate street racer. Further modifications applied to Tran's S2000 included a custom body kit featuring aggressive front and rear bumpers, side skirts, and a rear spoiler, all designed to enhance aerodynamics and visual appeal. Under the hood, performance upgrades such as a cold air intake, aftermarket exhaust system, and a supercharger with a tune were all employed to extract the maximum amount of power and torque from the car's high-revving 2-liter inline-4 engine. Now, apparently, with these minimal mods, she made around 350 horsepower, which is over 100 horsepower up from its stock power output, meaning that she was actually quite fast. Anyways, to complete the transformation, the S2000 received a striking vinyl wrap featuring bold graphics and sponsor logos, giving it a distinctive look that set it apart from the rest of the pack. From its paint scheme to its custom wheels and load suspension, Tran's S2000 epitomized the spirit of the underground racing scene portrayed in the film, capturing the attentions of audiences worldwide. But this S2000 story doesn't end there. You see, in the fast-paced world of cinema, you need to move fast. 2 years later, a new installment from the franchise was set for release, and the producers needed a set of new cars. But some cars were cool enough to return, and the Honda S2000 was one of them. You see, following the success of The Fast and the Furious, the same S2000 returned to the big screen in the sequel, Too Fast, Too Furious, where it was given a new lease on life as the iconic ride of the character Suki, portrayed by actress Devon Aoki, as a member of the racing crew led by Tej, played by Ludacris. Suki's S2000 became a symbol of girl power. I mean, it even had pink nitros. I have to say, quite the contrast between the evil black S2000 that was driven by Tran to this pink Barbie racer. Anyways, in the movie, Suki's S2000 was built to suit the character precisely, from the paint to the interior and even the underglow. This ride matched the role to a T. Quick side note, this crazy paint scheme wasn't cheap. You see, the car was painted in shimmering pink and then the vinyls was added, and said graphics costed $11,000 per car. And yes, they made more than one, because one of them had to be destroyed in the bridge jump scene. There were stunt cars. With most of these cars, there's more than one, and with the S2000 in particular, there was 5. Another side note, the supercharger that was installed on Tran's S2000 was left on for its appearance in Too Fast, Too Furious, so the motor remained unchanged from the first to the second movie. After filming and release of the second movie, the S2000 got sold to George Barris, who then returned the car to Ted Moser for restoration. Now after the second installment, it seemed as if people kind of lost interest in the movies and people didn't really care. So when this S2000 resurfaced in 2005, it sold at auction for a mere $24,000, which isn't all that much. I mean, if this car, or actually any car that featured in the Fast and Furious goes up for auction now, I think they'll go for over $100,000, as long as it's like a important car in the movie. Anyways, these days, the S2000 and the Supra from the first movie are owned by the same guy, and I must say, this guy's got quite a cool collection. Even just having the Supra is pretty impressive, and now he's got the S2000 as well. But at the end of the video, please let me know which version of the S2000 do you like the most. I think in terms of cinema, Suki's version was better. It was super eye-catching and it really fit her role. In terms of style and what I would have done to an S2000, I don't think I would take either. Neither is really my taste. I just liked them because I love the movies. But let me know what you think. If you guys enjoyed this video, please have a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you did like it, you'll most probably like some other stuff. So just go through my channel, see if there's something else you'd like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,